Boo, 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 boo. Flight 98 direct fleet liner service to Vancouver with connections for Victoria, Seattle, and Honolulu, leaving immediately through Gate 4. No smoking. All aboard, please. Boo, 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 boo. Is there space on Flight 98 for Vancouver? Sorry, sir, that flight is full. Did you check with reservations? Didn't have time. I came straight out on the chance you might have a no-show, Cease. I've got to be in Vancouver by tomorrow, midday. Can you do anything about it? Please? Look, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but there's a charter flight in for Toronto. They're going out to the coast for the game. I did hear they were a few seats late. Can you get me on that flight? Yes, but that'll be, here, $55. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Thanks! All the food on, Janet? Yes, they've just put them on. What's the problem? Couldn't get service from the regular caterers here. We had to go to some outfit on the other side of town. That's what held us up. Are y'all clear now? Yes. There's one more passenger. He's just gone aboard. So that's 56 souls in your hands. I'll try not to drop any. Well, I'm off for home. Good night. Good night. Don't forget to cheer for the Blue Bombers tomorrow. I presume you're going to the big game like the rest of us? I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'd forgotten about the game. I wouldn't say that too loudly if I were you. Some of the more exuberant fans might tear you limb from limb. I'll keep my voice down. Matter of fact, I'm making a sales trip to the coast. What do you sell? Trucks. Trucks? That's right. I'm what the local salesman calls a guy from head office with the special prices. They need trucks? How about 40? Give you a real good discount today. I can use that many, I'm afraid. In my line. Which is it? Medicine. You mean you're a doctor? That's right. Can't buy one truck, leave alone 40. Football is the only extravagance I allow myself. Delighted to hear it, doctor. Now I can relax. Do you think you can in all this racket? I can never figure out why they make all this noise before takeoff. It's a normal run-up of the engines. Airplane engines don't use battery ignition like you have in your car. They run on magneto engine ignition. Each of the magnetos is tested separately. If they're okay and the motors are giving all the power they should, away you go. You sound as if you know something about it. I'm pretty rusty now. I used to fly fighters in the Air Force, but that was 10 years ago. Reckon I've forgotten most of it. Well, there we go. Gum? Thank you. We were held up at Winnipeg, sir, and we haven't served dinner yet. Would you care for some? Yes, please. And you, sir? Thank you. Yes. It's a bit late for dinner, but it'll pass the time anyways. There's a lamb chop or a grilled halibut. I'll take the lamb. Yes, I'll have that too. Thank you, sir. Tell me, by the way, my name is Baird. Spencer, George Spencer. How do you do? Tell me, when you make a sales trip like this, do you fight it? I'm finally serving the dinners. What'll you all have? Lamb chops or grilled halibut? Just a minute. Skipper says he'll have the lamb. Oh, hold it. No, he's changed his mind. Says he'll take the halibut. Make it 2 fish, Janet. Okay. Get the lights, will you? Height 16,000 feet. Course 285 true. ETA Vancouver 0505 Pacific Standard. Over. Flight 714, this is Winnipeg Control. Roger, out. Got any plans for Vancouver? Yes, I'm going to sleep for 2 whole days. Here we go. Everything all right at the back, Janet? How are the football fans? They tired themselves out on the way from Toronto. Looks like a peaceful, placid night. Aha! Those are the sort of nights to be aware of. It's in the quiet times that trouble brews. I'll bet you right now that somebody's getting ready to be sick. That's when you'll be doing the flying. Or have you finally learned how to hold this thing steady? How's the weather? General fog east of the mountains, extending pretty well as far as Manitoba, but it's clear to the west. Should be rocky by smooth the whole way. Good. Well, keep Junior here off the controls while I serve coffee. Mark my words, stay close to that mop and pail. How's the fish? Not bad. Not bad at all. If there were about 3 times as much, it might be a square meal. What's wrong? This lady's feeling a little unwell. Sorry to hear that. What seems to be the trouble? I'm sorry to be such a nuisance, but it hit me all of a sudden. Just a few minutes ago. Dizziness and nausea and a sharp pain. Well, I think the stewardess will be able to help you. Is there a doctor on board? There is no one listed as a doctor on the manifest, but I can go around and ask. Well, most everybody's sleeping now. We better not disturb them unless we have to. See how she is in the next half hour or so. Try to rest, madam, if you can. Miss Burns will take good care of you. Stewardess, this gentleman is a doctor. His name is Baird. Thank you. I think we'd better wake him. I have 2 passengers who are quite sick. All right. Doctor, wake up. What is it? Doctor, I'm sorry to disturb you, but we have 2 passengers who seem quite sick. I wonder if you'd take a look at them. Yes, of course. Tell the captain we must land at once. This woman has to be gotten to a hospital immediately. Do you know what's wrong, doctor? I can't tell. I have no means of making a proper diagnosis, but it's serious enough to land at the nearest city with hospital facilities. You can tell your captain that. Very well, doctor. While I'm gone, will you take a look at this gentleman here? He's also complaining of sickness and stomach pain. What's wrong? Oh, feel very good. I get that, but how fast can we land? Well, that's the trouble. There's thick fog over Calgary. I guess we'd have to try, though. Okay, let's try that. Help! I'm sick. He's sick, guys. We have to go to the cockpit immediately and help him. There has to be a common denominator in these attacks. What did you serve for dinner again? It was a choice of fish or meat. And what did they both have? Fish! Does that mean that everyone who is sick, fish? Yeah. I think the fish had food poisoning or something. Yes, it's possible. Doctor? Yes, Captain? I just remembered. What? I had fish. Oh no. Okay, let me get radio. Okay. Vancouver Control. This is Maple Leaf Charter Flight 714. I have an emergency message. Do you read? Over. Go ahead, 714. We have serious food poisoning on board. Several passengers and the first officer are seriously ill. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baird, and I'm a doctor. I think it's time you know what's going on. So, it's been a serious case of food poisoning, and we think it's because of the fish. Now, don't panic if you had fish. Just, I'll come around and you tell me what you had. If you had fish, then I'll try to help you. Do my best. How's it coming, Doc? Everything under control. I think we're hauling around. What did you have for dinner? I had the bloomin' fish. Didn't like it neither. Fine how do you do this is. Come all the way to see our team win, and now it looks like I'm heading for a mortar slab. It really isn't as bad as that, you know. But just as a precaution, drink 4 cups of water. It's been being brought around now. After that, take this pill. It'll make you feel sick. It's the last time I ride on a blooming airplane. What service? They give you your dinner and then turn me around asking for it back. I did what you said, 'cause it was too late. I had... I got to land this thing. Tell control. And find someone to land it. We've got to find someone to land this airplane. Wait, I know someone. Spencer, didn't you say you could fly airplanes? Well, yes, but that was 10 years ago, and those were only small fighter jets. This is a big plane. But you told me you could fly in the war. Yes, but those were... I just explained those were small fighter planes. Well, there's got to be someone else on board who can do this job. 'Cause it's no good. There's no one else. Oh, no. Spencer, you have to fly this. But I know nothing about flying, but you're the only one qualified to land this thing. I know that. But okay, I don't, is there any chance of either pilot recovering? No. Well, I mean, maybe. Unless we get them to the hospital quickly. They're going to die. Okay, I'll do my best. Go ahead and put the flaps down, 714. Okay. Beep. Alright, 714, you understand that you must have one dummy run to complete the landing correctly, right? But I can't do that. But there's some passengers who will 7:14. You have plenty of time. There's enough fuel left in that plane for 3 hours total flying time. I can't. There's some passengers, and not just passengers either, aboard this plane that will die in less than an hour. Never mind 3 hours. But 7:14, you mustn't. I don't care what you say. I will land safely. Well, I'll try. And I'll try to have these passengers survive. Okay, 7:14. May not be very smart, but you're sure courageous. Okay. I don't want to witness the deaths of 56 people, but alright. Go ahead. Alright, go ahead and put your wheels out now.
Mommy, is there something wrong with the airplane?
Who's here? Don't look at us.
Lift the nose up! Back on the throttles! Throttles right there! Hold her off! Not too much! Not too much! Be ready for that crosswind! Ease her down! Now! Ease her down!
Yay! Whew. Hello, George Spencer. That was probably the worst landing in the history of this airport, so don't ever ask us for a job as a pilot. But there are some people here who would like to shake you by the hand, and later on we'll buy you a real supper. No fish. Stay right where you are, George. We're coming over.